Hi everyone, my name is Danny. I do all types of YouTube videos. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. There's here in Eastern Canada where I live, we're on lockdown. It's alert level 5, so basically everything's almost closed for now. We just got like 100 new cases in one day, and it's been really bad that way. So all the gyms and stuff, everything is closed. So instead of going to the gym or going to the swimming pool, which is also closed, I've been going for these jogs. And so I'm just going to, I thought I'm going to do a jog today. Why not mix it up with the YouTube video, do a little vlog and catch up and stuff. So here we go. So I'm just going to put my gloves on here because it's actually -2 degrees Celsius here, believe it or not. It's freezing. And yesterday we got quite a bit of snow here. So yeah, -2 doesn't sound, -2 degrees Celsius doesn't sound too bad, but with the wind chill, it's freezing. So I'm just gonna put my toque on. A lot of the times, sometimes when I make these videos, I won't even, sometimes when I go for these jogs, I won't even shower until maybe after. But I had to make the exception because I knew I was going to be on camera here. So yeah, I decided to shower, clean up if I'm going to be on the internet. That's why I just wanted to show you guys a shot of my perfectly kept hair. But now I have my toque on, so I just got to get my gloves on. It's a lot of work, eh? I know why people don't like to exercise or jog in the winter time. Got to put a toque on. Got to put winter clothes. Okay. Yeah, so it's a bit of change in my routine because I've never really been much of a jogger. I played a lot of soccer, which is a lot of running in soccer, but I've never really been that much of a jogger. I've always kind of found it hard. I find swimming is a lot easier for me. In the summertime, I would go for jogs a lot more, but then I started swimming in the winter, but then the lockdown happened, so the pools are closed, and so now I'm back to jogging, and I haven't really been back into my jogging routine that much, so I'm still just getting back into the jogging. So I might even, like, I'll probably have to take breaks in between my jogs. So it's like jog for an interval, then walk for an interval. So right now is a good time. Yeah. So what's been going on here? I haven't done one of these vlog things in a while. Trump lost. Biden's in. Here in Canada, Trudeau's still in power. In Eastern Canada, where I live, like I said, we went from like 0 cases to like 100 in a day, and then after that, there's like 10 to 15 new cases every single day. And like I said yesterday, it snowed quite a bit. You can see with the snow here. All the snow. Yeah. The thing is that for those who know me, I'm really into like video games lately. And video games, that industry has really like exploded since COVID. Because everyone's stuck inside. Everyone's scared to go out. But people are social animals, right? Humans are designed to socialize. And so, not only do people want to play video games because they want to do something, keep their brain going, but they want to connect with people and socialize. And all that's great, but exercise is also very important because you don't want to only be playing video games, right? Exercise prevents things like cancer, diabetes, heart disease, right? Like high blood pressure, hypertension, right? High cholesterol. All those types of diseases, right? So it's very important that you get regular exercise and you get out and get some fresh air like I'm doing right now, right? So here's a soccer field. So this is like a soccer field slash baseball field. There's like 2 soccer fields and then a baseball field. Usually in the summer, I'll just like do laps around the soccer field because I'm so used to soccer that I know like what the distance is of a soccer field is. So you can see it. See. That's the baseball grate. Because being a soccer player, I know the measurements of a soccer field, so I can sort of, it makes me feel confident that I know how much I'm running. What else is there that's going on? Yeah, video games. I play a lot of Call of Duty, right? So the latest Call of Duty, Cold War, is it's been okay, but the bottom line is that it's very hard to, Cold War is set in like the 1980s. So it's very hard to set a game from the past that's into present or kind of into the future, which video games sort of are. And so it's always like weird to kind of go backwards because you're trying to put new weapons, because everybody wants new stuff, right? Advanced modernization, but you're trying to put new, maybe futuristic weapons in a game that's set in the past. So it's a weird game where it's kind of neat, where everything is got a retro feel to it. It's meant to do that. Like every part of the game is retro, right? The font, the music, everything. But like I said, it's very weird when you're trying to play a video game in 2021, which is very advanced, and trying to use like an old era, or basically old weapons, an old setting, everything. The zombies is pretty good. The new one, Firebase, is pretty good. I've only watched someone play that new one that was released for season 2 yesterday, the new zombies mode. For multiplayer, that new Apocalypse map, all it is basically a new map with the old mosh pit modes, but the reason that they call it Apocalypse, maybe there's going to be a future to that. There's zombies in it. And it's like Warzone. Season 2 came out. I played it a few times. I've heard people talk about some sort of new ship. I haven't really witnessed that for myself. Other than that, everything is pretty much the same. I know that there's been a lot of interest in the Rebirth Mini Royale, that type of mode, in the last few weeks, last few months. I see it a lot on streamers because it's better for viewers. There's more action, it's not as long, it's more exciting. You can get through more players better. It's, for me, it's just harder for me because it's basically everything except faster and with more gunplay, more enemies and stuff, right? So faster, more chaotic, more stressful, but I play it when my friends want to play it. And yesterday, when they did the season 2 update, they called it Rebirth Extreme, right? So it's basically Rebirth, but instead of just 45 players, it's like 100 people. So it's not only double, but more than double. But I think it's only trios because quads would be too crazy. The same small Alcatraz map as 45 except 100 people. That's crazy. Way too chaotic for me. What else is going on? Wind that's going against me is making it so much harder, and it's so cold. But I need to go out as long as I can to push myself, right? So, yeah, I'm trying to think of what else has been new since. Diego Maradona died, right? So, with me and my Diego Maradona's always been the godfather of soccer, right? It's weird because not only did he go through a phase of drugs, cocaine, and possibly like some mental illness, like there's videos where you can see him like taking out his BB gun and shooting reporters through his fence, but problems like obesity, right, where you'd see old pictures of him, you could barely recognize him. He just looked like basically a ball of fat. And then he went on this gastric bypass, that surgery that shrinks your stomach, and then that totally fixed his weight problem. And he's been looking good ever since. And then in recent years, he would, on his social media, he would always post pictures of himself like running on his treadmill in his house, and he looked very healthy. And from what I read, he had some sort of blood vessel problem in his brain, and then he had that surgery. I don't think it was very major. It seemed successful. And then 1 or 2 days later, after being released from the hospital, he died of a heart attack, cardiac arrest. Now, I don't know if that cardiac arrest or that heart attack had anything to do with the surgery. I don't know. But when it comes to heart disease and heart attacks, it's a silent killer, right? There's often no signs of if your arteries are blocked or you have high blood pressure, right? So it's the number one killer. Number one cause of death is heart attack, stroke. So just wanted to pay my respects. I always looked up to him. And yeah, it's weird because right up to the end, if you look at his social medias, he was advertising his pasta brand, his new pasta brand and stuff.